Good morning everyone, it's Alby here from Alby's Kayak Stuff Australia. Yesterday I had a pretty good day out on the water off Adelaide here. Picked up a pile of salmon. Got my bag limit actually, less one, Terry. And while I was out there I caught up with another kayak fisher called Terry, who's also got a YouTube page which is really worth following. And as I did learn a lot from Terry. However, when I was out there I just mentioned that I was going to be smoking these salmon that I caught yesterday. A lot of people sort of go, oh, what do you do with salmon? They're only good if you eat them on the first day. Well, I disagree. Last time I caught some, I decided to have a go at smoking them, and Terry said he wasn't really familiar with how to smoke them. So I thought I'd just run you through with some of the things I do. So effectively you're going to need something, whether it's a Weber or a barbecue, like as in a hooded barbecue, that you can use, preferably wood fired. So the old Webers, the old Weber kettles are very good. I actually use this, my pizza oven, which I've got here. So you're going to need three things really. You're going to need a cooking area. So I stick all my trays with my fish into these two trays, and the smoke comes up and I cook them basically using that. What else you're going to need? You're going to need, and this is the cheapest option I was able to find, these are in at Bunnings. They're a stainless steel box that you can put your wood chips in, which give you the flavour for the fish that you're doing. So you'll need that. And I actually stick that in on the coals in the pizza oven once I'm done. So I actually stick that on top of my coals. I'm actually burning cherry wood today, which I was able to get from some mates. It's nice and dry, but I'll burn that. That'll get it going, and then when I'm ready to start smoking, because that will smoke in itself a lot, and you don't need to do it on a high temperature either. So you only do them I do them between 70 and 100 degrees. Which some people would probably say is too high, but it works for me. And the other thing, of course, you need is your fish. So here's the fish. I've had these on ice water overnight. It's very cold, the water. I basically just filleted off the fish, left the skin on, but scaled them. So I've scaled them, filleted them, dropped them in here. Now the mix I use is about a cupful of pink sea salt. It's a really nice salt, but any salt will do. The salt you use to draw the moisture out of the fish, believe it or not, and it sort of helps dry the meat. I've left them in overnight, and I've also put into that mix, besides ice, a lot of ice, was about a half a cup to a cupful of brown sugar, which is the cooking sugar. Not the coffee sugar, the cooking sugar. It looks like brown, sort of sticky, gunky stuff, but I put that in there just to give it a bit of sweetness. So the smoke, the sweetness, and the saltiness, that's the flavour I end up getting. So anyway, that's where I'm at the moment. Once I've got it ready, I'll come back to you. So just stay tuned. So the next thing we need to do is get our fillets out of our brine and sugar mix. Very cold. And basically pat dry them. So I pat dry these, and just then I'll stick them into a bag and I'll stick them back in the fridge so I'm ready to go when the fire's up to temperature. Yeah, so that's basically what I'm doing at the moment. And so get them pat dry so they sort of, you can feel them, they feel quite slimy. They'll feel when you've done them, but that's what you want. You want that slimy sort of a feel, and you notice that the meat starts to separate, which is really nice. That's when you know you got it right. So yeah, so get them like that, put them in a bag and be ready to stick them in the smoker. There's the fish fillets ready to go. They've been pat dried, put in a bag. I'm going to drop them in the fridge until my smoker's ready, and then I'll just do them bit by bit. But there's about 3.5 kilos there out of 9 fish, so that's pretty good. Gives you an idea of the size of the fish, so nice. Anyway, catch you on the next part when I'm sticking them into the smoker. So bye for now. Here we are, welcome back. So next stage is I've got them on a cake cooling tray, skin down. Make sure you put them skin down. You'll find they'll peel off very easy as well once they're all cooked. And they're going in, I'm putting these in at 100 degrees. And I'll just keep an eye on them. I've got 2 racks that I'll be putting in, and I'll let you know what they look like and how long it took for them to come out. So see ya. And now I've put my fish in, even though I've got a nice bit of cherry in the pizza oven there smoking away, and it is really smoking. Just for a bit of extra flavour, I'm just putting some nice wood chip flavours into this, and that will go and sit just on there like that. And that will just smoke away. You can see it already starting to sort of sizzle away. Anyway, so I'll tell you how long it takes. That's the big thing, but you just got to keep checking them. And I would estimate probably an hour and a half. And I'll keep topping up my fire from my chimenea where I keep the wood going while I need it. Here you go, everyone. This is 3 hours and 20 minutes at 100 degrees. There's the 100 right on there on the pizza oven. And I've had to top up the smoke, but here's the top rack. That's them. You can see they're nice, and I like them like this because they're sort of dry, but they're not too dry. So let's take these now. I'm going to rip them off the rack. See how good do they look, eh? Now that's the only way to have smoked salmon. So, or salmon, I think. Better than having it fresh. Just smoke it. A little bit of time, but you know what? It's really worth it. And go get that other tray. So, Alby smoked salmon. Hopefully you like it. Hopefully it's helped you out. You too, Terry. And give it a try. I've got another lot to put in, so bye for now. And give us a thumbs up if you like, or subscribe, or tell your mates about it. See you later.